Alrighty. So we got DeadCore here, ready to go.
That's right. Do you want to do a countdown? I can do that.
Actually, the game's not corrupt, right? I think.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Or is
let me
it-
check that.
Is the corrupt good?
No.
It will be.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I got you. Cool.
I couldn't tell it was not cropped because I don't know the game.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Okay. All right. We'll count. You guys ready?
Yeah, we're ready,
Totally.
man.
All right. Counting down from 5, 4, 3,
3, 2,
1, go!
All right.
So yeah, we got some jumping at the start. Pretty exciting.
Yeah. This game's called DeadCore. DeadCore, it's a first-person shooter platformer. It's also kind of a puzzler. It's a pretty great game. Pretty unknown game. It's grown popularity in the last few months or so. It's often associated with like games like Portal or things like that. I will say this game's a lot more platforming than it is puzzling. For myself, anyways, Sam. I don't know if you feel the same.
Definitely. Level 4 is pretty tricky the first time through,
That's fair.
but a lot of it feels more about timing. This trick right here is pretty cool.
Ooh, yeah.
It's a very, very precise jump. It was discovered just a couple weeks ago. It makes the glitchless time on this level very, very close to the glitch time.
Yeah, so what Sam did there is there's these things called, like, we'll call them like launch pads, boost pads, launchers, whatever you want to call them. It's basically this object has a blue flame coming out, and it launches you in the direction where the flame is like facing. So what Sam did there is he jumped over the pad and he shot at the peak of his height. And here's what I'm talking about. It's the pad there. It's the boost pad. But the one in the back there, he had to shoot to activate it. If it's not active, you're not going to get the boost. They're not all created equal. The different boost pads will give you different they have a different base value, which will control how much height you're going to get from it. And so, that said, they are programmed in such a way where...
Oh no.
Ooh, that is rough. So we're going to see the trick again.
We're going to see everything.
There we go. It's the same trick and get it 2 times in a row.
Totally.
There we go. Again, that's a really precise trick. It's worth noting that we didn't think sub 3 in a glitchless run was possible up until that trick was discovered. So
Grabbing checkpoints this time, so this doesn't happen again.
honestly, that trick makes this this level just as fast as a non-glitchless level. So that's really cool. But yeah, like I said, they're not all created equal. They give you different heights and shit, but like you can kind of cheat the system a little bit. It's not a glitch, but basically at the point in which your hitbox touches their hitbox, where they intersect is where your boost is going to be coming from. So if you touch from the very top rather than the very bottom, rather than just walking into it, so if you jump on top of one rather than just walking into one, you're going to get extra height. Yeah, again, it's not a glitch, it's just kind of a way to abuse the game, and it's actually very helpful, specifically in this run. Sam here is just about wrapping up level 1 here.
Yep.
Not too much left. There's not a whole lot to say about level 1 DeadCore. There's not a whole lot to it. It's the most basic level in the entire game. Right there, he just grabbed this thing called a spark. It's that blue orb. He basically you grab these at certain points in the game, speedrunning and or casually. And the reason is because they kind of unlock different parts of the levels in which if you don't grab them, you wouldn't be able to go to those parts. More often than not, intended by the developers, grabbing those sparks increases the speed or the route at which you take.
So that was the end of level 1. I lost over a minute on that with that death. some suboptimal movement.
You got it.
But I got plenty of time on my estimate. My PB shrunk by 3 minutes since I submitted for this game. Saved it.
Here, Sam is taking a very specific route. Sam, you can touch on it if you'd like.
Yeah, so this is a section you're not going to see in any route of DeadCore other than Glitchless, because a mechanic called super jumping allows you to skip up to this platform right here. But in both Glitchless categories, you're going to see people through that segment.
Right.
Oh, that was a wall clip. That is illegal. That is so illegal. But
Banned. You just
Super
get out of here. I saw that clip. So wall clipping is definitely illegal in Glitchless. Which is what you just saw. It happens. It's kind of a bummer because
it was not intentional.
It's not intentional. And there's really not a whole lot you can do about it. I mean, basically, if this happens to you,
no double
you just have to reset and suck it up and start your run over. The good news is DeadCore is a very short run. It's a great game to just grind out because it is so short.
Easy to reset.
Yeah. But due to the circumstances that we're in, we will not be resetting this run.
No.
Oh man.
The gun in the game is called the switch gun, basically because it turns stuff on and off. I'm gonna turn off some of these boxes. No actual like real shooter gameplay happening. Much more of a platformer.
I mean, if we see bad guys in this game, DeadCore runners we just run past them.
Yeah, there's only a couple I shoot.
The enemies designed in this game aren't, and yeah, there is very few of them, but they aren't designed to be crazy deadly. Even the ones that can kill you take their sweet time to do so.
Yep.
So
this is pretty close to the end of the second level.
He's wrapping it up here.
Lost some height there, so I'm gonna have to do this back up.
He's gonna grab this pickup here, the Gauge Plus. It's kind of ironic. This is the Gauge Plus is basically gonna increase the amount of dash he gets on his gun, but he hasn't yet obtained dash at all. So
nope. We're gonna be getting that at the start of this level, and it's really gonna speed up how fast we're able to play this game.
Yeah. Dash is actually the main speed mechanic of all the categories in this game, but it's just important in all of them. It's a lot more broken in all the other categories than Glitchless, but
that's true.
Yeah, it's
so here's dash.
So it's not obvious. The yellow bar on his gun is his dash meter. And that's basically how he keeps track of how often he's doing. In Glitchless, it's extremely important that he optimizes his dash. He doesn't have these great super jumps, super dash jumps, these other glitches that we use in DeadCore to save a whole lot of time in. What's really dependent for this run is that he manages it properly, and it's worth noting that managing dash in DeadCore is it's sort of kind of dependent on, honestly, how hard you push the button. Because it is, if you hold the dash button down, you're going to keep dashing until you run out. So a good practice is tap as lightly as you can, and in a lot of cases that can save you a lot of dash. You will be able to get a lot further in the levels than you could had you not been, touching it lightly. So I'm gonna grab another spark here. Just gonna unlock this other half of the level here. And then this level is about to close. This is level 3 of 5. So we got 2 more levels after this one.
No double jump.
Are you gonna save this?
I'm gonna save this.
Alright.
As long as I don't die here.
Alright, There you go.
Oh no!
You're good, man.
This is another segment of the game that you would not see in any category except for Glitchless and 100%. For 100%, there is an upgrade down where I just left from. Or a collectible, I guess, not an upgrade.
Right.
Oh, that's too slow.
Oh, you're good, you're good. Yeah, in any other category, there's a lot of... This game's kind of designed to be hard and an annoying platformer. The glitches in this game... Again, this is a glitchless run, but the glitch in this game basically allow you to bypass all these really annoying, hard platforming stuff, like that last segment there.
It's one of the coolest things about the glitchless category. Is you gotta do all the hard stuff.
Yeah.
You know, without the hard glitches.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of, there's a lot of people who play this game, casuals and speedrunners alike, and I think we can all agree the game is hard, but as far as speedrunning the game or playing the game casually, they're hard for different reasons. Playing the game casually is hard because you never know where you're going. This is a great example of just that idea. As you can see, this mechanic is probably kind of sickening to anyone new to this game. This, basically, a little earlier, he picked up a pickup called the Grav mod, or the Gravity mod. And, I mean, honestly, it's a simple mechanic to explain, but to comprehend it as you're, playing through your first time, it's very confusing. So basically, we get to pick up the Grav mod, and then there's these white boxes just planted all over maps. They're white boxes. There's one right there. He's gonna shoot it, and as he shot it there, you can see that a purple field had appeared after he shot it. It's gonna appear again. This is just a grav field. More often than not, this means that the gravity in that field is going to be pulling towards where the white box is.
But that's not always the case.
That is not always the case. Yeah. So again, it's an easy explanation, but experiencing it for the first time is it's rough for most people. We did do. This game was recently ported to consoles, PS4 and Xbox One, and the DeadCore speedrun community did creep on all these console runners, and we took a lot of joy in watching these casual runners play this game and rage at this level. So. Near wants to know where your double jump's going.
I don't know what's happening with my double jumps.
It's all good. Something Sam's gonna be doing and any other DeadCore runner would be doing is basically there's those green circles. We've gone over them multiple times right now in this run. Those are checkpoints. And what a lot of DeadCore runners will do is they'll intentionally spam their boost and all their ammo and shots, everything, and then they'll get to that point, and then they can just hit R and they'll respawn at the exact point.
With full boost.
Yeah, it respawns you with full ammunition and full boost. Like you just did there. Yep. It's a pretty handy trick. He'll continue to do it throughout the rest of the run. This is level 4. Again, 4 of 5, so there's still a little bit in this level he's got, though. Yep. And there's a cool trick coming up right here. This is a glitchless-specific trick he's going to be attempting here.
I'm going to get damage boosted by one of these cubes, up and out. Normally it's fast, but this time it's been exceptionally slow. Like
good.
This.
He's gonna go back up there and try it again. Again, the AI doesn't always cooperate.
The only random thing in the game is the behavior of the enemies. So I got it there. I didn't want to go that direction. I wanted to go towards the door.
Right.
But at least I'm to the next part of the game.
Yep. I'd say he's a little like 60% through his level now. Basically, you know, we're on our way home here. Ran out of boost there. He's good.
That's okay.
This section is also hilarious to watch casual runners go through. Cause
Yeah, it's really hard if you don't know how to.
They think they have to dodge every single laser in that column, but you actually just get to sit in the pocket of that grab field there. It's like the back corner pocket, and you can chill there. And literally 9 times out of 10, you just do nothing, and you can just fall all the way down to your destination. You get the next checkpoint, and you're good.
This is the end of the 4th level, pretty much.
Yeah.
That was it.
You got this. Just gonna dodge these lasers.
Or not.
Or
Don't tell me what to do, Waka.
That's my bad. That's my bad. Yeah. There we go. And there's a. Yeah. Okay. You're good.
This is the final level.
Ooh.
What just happened?
Did you hit restart?
Did I hit restart? I think I did.
I think you're stuck to and have to
Yeah.
hit the level again, Sam.
Okay. Okay, let's go fast.
All right. Take 2.
Wow.
Thank you for that applause. You're a gracious audience. All right, so
You remember this before? It's just as fun this time.
yeah, it's twice as fun this time.
I haven't picked up Grav Mod, even though I already have it.
Yeah. Oof. All right. Okay, this is a cool trick. That trick, I don't know if I can explain that. You want to explain that? No.
That trick basically revolves around the fact that when you enter and leave a gravity field, your camera has to rotate, but you can still strafe during that period. So if you hold left after leaving that grav field, you get a ton of vertical height, and basically are able to get to a part of the game that it doesn't want you to be at yet.
Right. That strat was invented by our most old school Glitchless runner, Azaraki. Shout out to that guy. Not sure he's watching right now, but he kind of paved the way for Glitchless, and these new blood guys came and took it over. But shout out to him for having some really dope strats. Yeah, I honestly think this is going a lot better the second time than
Oh,
the
totally.
first time.
First time was rough. This has been fine.
Yeah. Alright. This is like the route that's most foreign to me, because I've never taken this route ever in my life.
Yeah, this is the only category you go this route
Yeah.
on. Even New Game Plus Glitchless.
It's funny,
goes
in
the
this
same
game,
route as-
you have, like, these routes that overlap each other. Any percent has, you know, and wall clips and mega jumps, you tend to do very similar things, but with slight differences. Glitchless is the category where it's kind of alienated. It's kind of alien to the rest of DeadCore, where you're doing really different things. You're practicing really different ideas. Yeah, it's just it's the oddball of the DeadCore community. That said, it's a fun category. I encourage anyone who's interested in this game to start with Glitchless. It's a great, you know, just it warms you up on mechanics. It's a great place to begin.
Oh, wow. That was really good. Okay, we good.
You got this. There you go. Nicely done, Sam. That was excellent.
much better.
That's much better the second time than the first time. They didn't clap the first time. They clapped this time. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, when you take like 5 attempts at it, it's not worth as much applause.
Nier says any percent is anarchism. Would you agree with that statement?
That it's anarchism?
Yeah.
I don't know if I following what he's saying enough to agree with it, but the sentiment's probably pretty correct.
I would have to say I agree here. To an extent, yeah. There we go. So, for the second time, we're wrapping up level 4. It's coming to a quick close. Ooh, that was close. How fast do you think you can do level 5?
My gold is like 436 or something.
Alright, no, that's not bad. Woo! There we go, we're at the end. Alright, Sam, don't hit continue.
Continue. If it puts me at level 4 again, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've arrived at level 5. Didn't have to play level 4 3 times in a row.
Yep.
Alright. Sam's gonna pop out of that grab field and come over here, and he's gonna grab this pickup. This pickup is called Blast.
Shoots AoEs. That'll work the same as any of your shots, but also you can put it at your feet right before you jump, and you will get extra height. I will show that right here.
It's a pretty common mechanic in a lot of other speedrun communities that would be referred to as rocket jumping. Because this is DeadCore more special, we call it blast jumping, but it's the same thing. He's doing it again there. This particular section, you'll notice that Sam just skipped a green circle on the ground, or what I referred to as a checkpoint earlier. There's another one right there. He's going to skip that one as well. He's going to activate these orbs here, and then he's going to press R, and he's going to teleport back. The reason he did that is because if you get those checkpoints on the way to that section, you have to do a full, walk back all the way to where he just took that elevator. If he purposely avoids the checkpoints like he had, then he can simply press R, teleport back to the last checkpoint that he had, and it basically just skips a huge chunk of time. That's another skip that happens in like all the categories, except for any percent. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't happen in any percent. All the others that happens in. So.
Coming up here, we're going to do another trick where we manipulate the grab field mechanics to get extra height.
There we go. Like nicely done, Sam.
And now we're going to go all the way over there.
To the right, there's a section where the game wanted you to go. There's some platforming stuff over there that the game kind of intended you to take. But basically, we don't have time for that. We just did level 4 2 times in a row.
We're in a hurry. Let's be real.
Yeah. No, for real. That's another thing is, dash is with the power we got in level 3. It's just stupid broken. It allows us to skip a lot of things the game had intended us to take, like that right-hand section, amongst many other sections, and just kind of avoid it by like flying away. Right now, Sam is activating what we call the first orb there. He's going to be on his way to the second orb of extension. You can see there's these kind of towers. You got to activate this thing first. There we go. So Now he's gonna climb the second tower.
Get all the way to the top.
Yep. This is the last level, by the way, and this is kind of how the game wraps up. As he goes to these 3 towers, he activates all 3, and it opens up a point in the center of the map where he, well, basically he gets to exit and end the whole run. But prior to doing that, he has to activate these towers, and that's a thing that's existed in all categories again except for 80%. So here's the second one.
Oh, did I miss?
I think you missed a little, dude, yeah?
Yep. Ooh. So we got to redo that because I ran out of ammo there.
Is that what happened?
Yeah. I was at 1 shot.
Gotcha, that's a bummer. It happens though, man.
I always try to be careful about that
Yeah.
shot, but sometimes I may be too careful and I fake myself out.
I hear you. Ooh, that was close.
Yes, that was really close.
There you go.
This time we got 2
You
attempts.
got 4 shots. There you go. He's got it. On his way to the 3rd tower now. Final tower. He's gonna be doing the same strategy that he did, you know, to get up to this point. Again, he grabbed that first checkpoint. That's the only checkpoint he needs. At this point in time now, he's just gonna do some basic platforming, get to the end, get to the 3rd tower here, and activate that orb. But in doing so, he is going to skip the
1 checkpoint.
checkpoints that are on the way to the tower. The one in particular here is on this next platform. You can see it
Right
there,
there.
but he just walks past it, and he's gonna glide on over here and make his way to the tower. There we go. Nicely done. Now Sam's pretty much wrapping it up. Time will be coming shortly here.
Yep.
He hit this.
So we are waiting and time. Plus the extra level 4.
That's honestly, shout out to Sam doing level 4 twice and still got a sub 20. That's pretty hot.
It started my level 4 at the
Oh,
time
did it?
it was at before.
So what's our RTA?
Our RTA is 26, 23.
Damn.
Still underestimated.
Still spicy.
Yeah. Shout outs to Midwest Speedfest, all the crew running things, bunch of great games. Got the horror block coming up next with BioShock. And shout outs to the DeadCore community. They're the best. It's the best speed game.
Greatest speed game of all time.
I got you. Hold on. It's inside your heel. All right. All right.
Good luck in your end, man.
Thanks, dude.
Hope it
Thanks.
goes well.
Like I said, I was telling I'll at least beat it. I'll at least beat the game. I can promise that much. Right side.
Oops, I think I'm on. Am I caught on you? Oh, it's like under the. Yeah, it's under the chair. Here, look up. Okay, so it's plugged in over there. I see. Maybe you should have this. I don't know. I don't think it'll matter. Sure.